Welcome to Iron Pulse Media. In a bold operation, Azov fighters take a stand, striking back with precision and determination. Watch as they fight to keep their land safe from the occupiers. Azov fighters carry out a clearing operation in one of the settlements. The soldiers advance carefully through the rubble. They move quietly, staying alert to avoid any unpleasant surprises from the Russians.
Выходим! Мужики! Выходим!
The fighters cautiously make their way toward one of the basements. They shouted to the Russians, urging them to surrender and come out.
111-й полк.
No response came. The soldiers noticed a ventilation pipe leading into the basement and tossed a grenade inside. They fired a few rounds to ensure the occupiers wouldn't even consider fighting back. More gunfire suddenly erupted from inside.
Своя.
In response, the soldier threw another grenade inside.
Есть кто живой?
With no reply, Ukrainian troops moved into the basement to see if any survivors remained.
Чисто, підвал чисто.
The group advanced and came across a fallen Russian soldier.
Медицина. Ова, тут щось є.
They searched his gear and discovered several medical supplies.
Це викидати. Це все треба його перевертати. Але він задубіла, дура.
Задубил?
О, часи. Ролікси, так?
Да. Тайский. Тайский? Да.
Треба перевернути 100%. О, радійка є. Радійка. О, радійка нормально. Є? Знайшли радійку. Все?
The fighters pressed on.
Можеш там попередити. Радійка в тебе? Плюс. Ні, нам ще треба наоборот. Трошки далі.
They approached the next building.
Чисто.
Warning fire came first.
Подвал.
Воу, есть кто? Ребят!
They shouted to see if anyone was inside, giving the enemy a chance to surrender.
Епка. Заховайся. Іди туди.
They moved around to the other side and fired inside, giving the enemy a chance to surrender. At the same time, the soldiers checked the nearby buildings, firing additional warning rounds. Another basement came into view.
Викинь. Зараз пане скажу.
A few grenades later, the basement was clear. This is the moment the fighters face the enemy, hidden in the basement.
Выходи. Бросай оружие, выходи.
The Azov fighters called on him to surrender, offering a chance to save his life.
Прямо с поднятыми руками выходите, будешь жить, обещаю! Это кто говорит?
The fighters ordered him to set down his weapon, raise his hands, and crawl out of his cover.
Автомат убери, только не
We see the Russian crawling out, wounded.
Сядь, все, сиди.
The Ukrainian military assured him that medical aid would be provided immediately.
Шантарам, руки за каску, бігом. Руки за каску, бігом. Дві руки.
They questioned him and had him lift his hands to his helmet for safety.
Нормально? Нормально? Все.
More Russians were found inside the basement.
Где еще наш?
А?
Где еще?
Кто?
Парни где?
Какие? Я вот.
Ты приехал?
Ну.
Только вы?
They were not acting aggressively, clearly understanding that cooperating could save their lives.
Что ты как, братан? Нормально? Я чуть не замерз за сутки лежать на фоне.
Давай выходи. Парни, давайте без... Времени нету.
Ukrainian troops found several more occupiers inside the building.
Да. Добро. Там вход завален, тут только так вылазить. Чё? Да, добро. Так давай для уверенности стволы в сторону.
The soldiers ordered them to lay down their arms and come upstairs carefully.
Да, я уберу, как только увижу, что вы без ствола, потому что ну, я тебе показывал, как отсюда через потолок.
Сколько вас?
Сколько вас там?
While some Russians emerged, other prisoners were being interrogated.
Вчера ну считай, шестером только и осталось. Остальные все катились.
Я просто поправиться хочу. Просто заправиться.
Все нормально. Сколько тебе лет?
19.
Да, да.
Здесь не видать, где?
Сюда.
Judging by the appearance of the Russian soldiers, it was clear what harsh conditions they had endured. All they asked for now was a cigarette.
Поділися малим сигаретою. Поділися з ним сигаретою.
Так вот где-то они здесь вот лежат сигареты, пачка чуть вонючая доставала.
Мужики, плен или сразу расход?
М?
Плен или сразу расход?
Плен.
Плен.
Че, в плен?
М?
В плен?
Ми не ви. Ми не ви.
The Ukrainian soldiers assured them they would be taken prisoner, emphasizing that they do not act like the Russians.
Сюди.
Дай секунду.
Так, тепер ці руки за голову.
Я не могу, у меня слово.
Вас
У меня слово.
одну за голову.
They held position until every Russian emerged, secured their hands, and prepared them for evacuation.
У когось є ще телефон? Давайте заходьте всі туди. Давай, ти теж, Шантарам. Туди, в кут. Ти як турнікет зав'язав? Давай. Ти.
Once again, they reassured the Russians that they would be taken prisoner, not shot.
Зайдите. Вас дрон не видит.
Ти туди.
Мужики, есть попить?
The prisoners were given water to drink.
Что, пацаны, погнали?
Блядь, короче. Давай, быстро выводи. Давай, назад.
The prisoners were then escorted to a vehicle and transported to Ukrainian positions. On June 18, 2025, during a reconnaissance mission near the village of Orlovka in the Donetsk region, Ukraine's 150th Brigade uncovered several high-value Russian air defense systems. These systems represented a major threat to the region's airspace, putting Ukrainian aircraft at serious risk as they carried out missions along the front lines. Neutralizing these targets quickly became a top priority. The first system spotted was a Soviet-era OSA short-range air defense unit. Ukrainian reconnaissance confirmed through direct observation that it was operational and had been in use only recently. Ukrainian reconnaissance teams closely monitored the system and relayed its coordinates for a strike. After pinpointing its exact location, Ukrainian artillery moved swiftly to engage the target. The coordinates were passed to frontline strike teams, who carried out the attack with precision-guided munitions. The strike scored a direct hit, completely destroying the OSA system. In the aftermath of the blast, nothing was left but twisted metal scattered across the site. But the operation wasn't over yet. In the same area, Ukrainian forces detected another air defense system, this time a Strela 10, positioned in a different sector. Although a short-range system, its mobility posed a serious threat to low-flying drones and helicopters. The second strike was executed with the same precision, successfully neutralizing the Strela 10 system. Thank you for watching Iron Pulse Media. Your support helps us keep reporting from the heart of the action. Stay informed, stay engaged, and we'll see you next time on Iron Pulse Media.